Hello there and welcome to my channel Novice Modelling in a Midlife Crisis. My name is Andy and today, as you can see, we've got a completed build in front of us, which is our Testors Spitfire F22, which was originally produced around about 1978 and is very similar to a kit we've just shown you, which was our Hawk Mark 22 Spitfire from 1967. As this was basically just a rebox of the previous kit with the new branding. Basically the parts inside were identical. Now this particular kit I built on or around in early March when I was going through what I called my dirty dozen phase, where I was basically throwing kits together in roughly 15 to 20 minutes, and basically because I just wanted to get on to doing some painting practice, because I considered that to be my Achilles heel when it comes to assembling and painting kits. So what we're going to do is just going to have a quick look through the instructions for this, which are kind of amusing. I'll have a quick discussion about how I built it, which is kind of amusing I think as well. And we'll have a look at the paints and what other bits and bobs I used. Now the instructions for this, it's got a nice picture on the front, nicely yellowed from the 70s. There's got a lot of writing on it, so it tells you basically how to build a model. It's got some information on the kit, on the actual aircraft itself, which is quite nice. And that's basically the instructions. So as we can see, this is a very basic kit. Pretty much just comes with the wings, comes with 2 bits of fuselage to put together, 2 bits of tailplane to put on, the cockpit cover, a couple of air ducts, and the propeller goes on as one piece with a little thing so you can spin it if you do so require. I didn't bother with that because I didn't see the point. So it's a very basic kit. There's hardly any parts together, and having built the Hawk previously, I knew that basically it wasn't really going to take very long to do. Therefore I decided to try and set a YouTube or world record for building a Spitfire, and I managed to complete this in 1 minute and 35 seconds. Go me, aren't I awesome? So what we actually did was, after we built it in 1 minute 35 seconds, we primed it in Army Colour Painter matte black, and we did this as part of our what we called our mass production technique, where we took 12 aircraft into the garage and we pretty much sprayed them all at one time to try and sort of minimise sort of cleaning and what have you. And later on we applied this Vallejo acrylic satin varnish to it. This is basically part of another video that I've done just recently, where I just wanted to experiment and see what would happen when we actually applied the full range of gloss, matte and satin varnishes. Because being a novice, I had no idea really what they'd look like. I mean, obviously I had a vague idea, but I just wanted to see it in the flesh, so to speak. So we painted this up. This is from memory. I think these are the colours I used, in XF83 medium sea grey 2, and we did it in dark green RAF XF81 on the top, and ocean grey 2 RAF XF82 on the base, sorry, on the grey parts here. Let's take it off this stand. These stands are rather cool. They came with some vintage Tamiyas. So as you can see, paint wise, I think I did a reasonably good job. It's a little bit scabby at the back here, but we had a bit of bleeding. But this is a sort of practice, almost throwaway sort of kit for me. I believe we actually termed them to be painting mules. So it was just basically to get some experience and to see how good or bad I was at painting. So this one didn't turn out too bad, I don't think. We didn't actually bother putting any paint on the cockpit cover because it all seemed like a bit of a nightmare. And as we can see, we have some sort of drooping issues here with our tailplane. Never mind. We painted our spinner in the same colour, medium sea grey, and we painted the props in black, and this from memory was done in gunmetal grey. As we can see, we've got some rather sort of scabby areas where we did our joining. We actually applied some Vallejo plastic, Revel Plasto, which, being inexperienced at the time, I probably put way too much on and didn't actually sort of attend to it properly after I put it on, and therefore we didn't really get a very good finish. I've since moved on to using Vallejo plastic putty, which sort of turns out much more like toothpaste, whereas this is quite sort of grainy, and I've decided to put that one away and I just use this one now. So there's a quick sort of look at the kit. I'm sorry, let's just have a quick nose at what I achieved, and it's not great. but it served its purpose as a practice sort of play around, see what we can do sort of thing. So we'll put that on our spinner. There's a couple of other ones of these that I'm actually doing over the next sort of day or so. So please do have a quick look at those. Like I say, I'll put a link in the description bar, which is at the bottom. And if you want to, you can have a look at me build this in 1 minute and 35 seconds. Because has anybody else done that? I have no idea. Seems like a pretty interesting experiment to me. And I'm all about experimentation as, well, I'm a novice. So I can pretty much do what I please, I suppose. So please do like and subscribe. Please do check out some of our other what's in the boxes and kit building videos that we've got. We've got about 120, 130 kit reviews going on, both in 172 aircraft scale and 135 armoured land forces. And we'll be adding a few ships and a few other bits and bobs over the coming months and 8 years that I intend to. Well, it's going to take me 8 years basically to sort of have a go at building half the kits that I've got, because I've got a lot. So thanks for joining me, and be seeing you.